Hello and welcome to another edition of LBAM Radio, the podcast dedicated to informing you about the toy we all love, Lego. This is January 3rd when I'm recording this. So, Happy New Year to you guys. Hope you all had a great Christmas. Got lots of Lego. I got the Battle of Helm's Deep set as I asked. So it's a pretty awesome set. Don't know how soon I can get a review out for it, but I'll attempt that. Anyway, so yeah. Some news. Today is exactly 48 hours. Well, not exactly, but approximately 48 hours till the winter review from Lego CUUSOO. Several projects have made it. Most notably, the third Legends of Zelda project will be reviewed again, and so will the Adventure Time project as well. But I want a Legends of Zelda set. I've seen the game a couple of times, but the set looks pretty cool, and I would love to have it. So yeah. Curiosity Rover just recently was available, which was another set from the CUUSOO line. So yeah. I'm pretty I just jumped straight to the news. I'm sorry, guys. Well, I'm gonna stop talking about news right now. Now I'm gonna tell you what I've been doing and go through Brickfilm and CUUSOO project of the week. Okay. Alright. So what have I been doing? Well, I've put my Lord of the Rings video on hold. It's, what I'm doing, it's 15 minutes long, and, it's not easy. It's challenging. It's really challenged me. So, at least for the moment, I'm going to say after I finish this eventually, I won't be making any more for the Fellowship of the Ring, my Fellowship of the Ring stop motion series, at least for the moment. And I will be posting an update, hopefully pretty soon, on my other channel as well. It's just, I've, the 24-hour brick filming contest, I completed that, and it really opened my eyes to, I can do something without basing it off of someone else's previous works. So I've been inspired. So now I'm not going to, at least for the moment, not do any series and just do videos. And hopefully within a couple of months I will finish up the Lord of the Rings, and that will be, at least for the moment, the end of it. I'm sorry, guys, if you were really hoping to watch all 3 hours, but at least at the moment that's not going to be happening. So what am I going to do with all these files I created as far as Blender files for Middle-earth? Well, of course I'm going to keep them, and I will probably eventually use them either for other scenes based off the films or my own creations, so I can tie in all my videos together, so I won't have, Isengard look different here than it did here. So yeah. That's basically all I've been doing with Legos. And like I said, I got the Battle of Helm's Deep for Christmas. I didn't get any feedback, guys. No one sent me an email on what they got or what they wanted for Christmas. So maybe next year, a better turnout. Yeah. So, now Brickfilm of the Week is Brotherhood Workshop's latest video. It's actually not on YouTube. so I'll have to link to it in the description. But they actually made it for Cartoon Network, which is awesome for them. And basically, it's called Middle Earth Motors, and it's basically Radagast gets out of his hut, and all these people from Middle Earth go to him, and they ask him for animals to pull their carts, and he'll give them different animals and stuff. So it was pretty funny and pretty long too, especially for a Brickfilm of that quality. It was really awesome. And CUUSOO project of the week is Wayne Manor, which is a pretty awesome CUUSOO project, and one I would love to have. Although I've never bought a DC set, it would be pretty cool to see that in Lego though. Okay, so that was Brickfilm and CUUSOO project of the week. Now back to news. I believe all the winter/New Year's Lego sets have been released in Europe, but not so here in the Americas. I checked in Canada, and of course I live in the US, so I already knew this. But at least in North America, we have not got the new Star Wars sets, which I'm getting a little antsy about that, because I saved up all $110 of my Christmas money, didn't buy anything on sale. In fact, I didn't even go to Walmart after Christmas, which has somewhat been a tradition. But these Star Wars sets look so cool, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna spend it on that. I'm gonna wait for these Star Wars sets. Well, now it's January 3rd, and still not even a tag saying sets to be released in such and such date. So I'm assuming we will probably see either a January 30th release or sometime in February. Maybe sooner, but that's what I'm guessing, at least right now, for the Star Wars sets in the Americas, which is really getting on my nerves. You know, finally the General Grievous's wheel bike, Anakin's interceptor, you know, awesome sets like that from Episode 3, and plus these awesome new blasters that shoot studs. I've been raving about these for weeks, and I really want to review them for you guys and let you know if it's worth anything. So yeah, let me think. But yeah, basically all the other sets have been released, I believe, in America, including the Friends and the new Disney Princesses line, which will, in my opinion, probably do very well. But like I've stated before, I will not be buying them. Let me think, is there any more major news or whatever? Oh yeah, now I remember. The names of forthcoming Lego sets have just been released for the summer wave. And what it appears is that we will be getting the Agents line back. Now, I don't know if this has anything to do with the Lego movie, since we have seen that several minifigures, including Johnny Thunder and possibly even the Green Lantern, will be coming out because of this. So, I don't know if this new Agents line has anything to do with the Lego film or not. It's also even rumored, now this is not official, it's rumored that we will also be seeing, at least sometime in the near future, a re-release of Western theme, which would be pretty cool too. But of course we're getting city sets as well, and Chima, and the Star Wars sets were, in my opinion, disappointing. And we haven't gotten any news about the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings sets. Anyway, for anyone's information out there, we haven't yet. So, but anyway, the Star Wars sets, when I looked at the page on Groove Bricks, which I will link to in the description as well, but anyway, when I read the title, 2014 summer Star Wars sets, I was thinking, oh wow, Mustafar Duel, the Invisible Hand, even the Senate would even be awesome. Jedi Temple. Now, those could all be considered Ultimate Collector sets anyway, so I'm not ruling those out. But when I read through the list, at least at the moment, and I know there will be more Star Wars sets other than what I'm about to mention, because at least from past trends we have seen a lot more sets during the summer wave. So here's the list for Star Wars sets: Snowspeeder, the Phantom, the Ghost Ship, no, it's just the Ghost, sorry, Mos Eisley Cantina, AT-AT, and Star Destroyer, Imperial Star Destroyer. Maybe one other that I may be forgetting, but those are the... Oh yeah, B-Wing, and the B-Wing Starfighter. So, 2 of those sets, if you know your Star Wars, will be from Episode 5. And we just last year got a Snowspeeder in the Battle of Hoth set. Now that set, I believe, is about to be discontinued, but it still doesn't make sense to have it again so soon. And as well as an AT-AT that was just discontinued about 16 months ago, a year and a half maybe ago. So why would we be getting those 2 sets so soon after the past ones were discontinued? Well, my opinion is that these, yes, the box art for what we saw with the AT-AT could possibly be from Episode 5, but I'm leaning more in the direction of a possibility of these are based off of the upcoming Star Wars Rebels TV show. Supposedly that's supposed to be in between Episode 3 and Episode 4. So, that's my guess, but I may be wrong on that. Now, I probably won't get the AT-AT. Just because I have the Ultimate Collector's one from 2007, the motorized walking one, and I really don't like buying multiples of the same vehicle, just different variations. That looks weird on the shelf, having, hey, this was the AT-AT from 2007, and now we have the one from 2010, and now 2014. Now, I know I'm bashing the AT-AT and the Snowspeeder, but then again, this also did happen with the 2010 release of the AT-AT, where the 2007 AT-AT, hope you guys are getting this, but 2007 AT-AT was still available for when they released the 2010 version, and then the 2007 one was discontinued that following Christmas. So it was available for, you had those 2 versions that were available side by side for about 5 or 6 months. So that was kind of strange as well. So, although I guess you could say LEGO has been better about this line of AT-AT sets, or release of the AT-AT compared to the last time that happened, still, do we really need another AT-AT this soon? As well as a Snowspeeder. But then again, these could be from the upcoming TV show, but we just don't know. The B-Wing may also be from the TV show as well, although it could also be from Episode 6, The Return of the Jedi. Then we have the Phantom and the Ghost. Now, what are those? Well, if we look at the bottom of the catalog picture that was taken of the Mos Eisley Cantina, which I'll get to that in a minute, because that's the only one. Well, I'll just get to that in a minute. At the bottom of that page, we see a minifigure labeled Jack 14. Now, if you remember last year, we got Jack 14 in the Jack 14's Stealth Starfighter, from the Yoda Chronicles theme. Now, I'm assuming that because of this, we could see a return to the Yoda Chronicles, which I didn't like the show at all. I'm gonna be honest. It didn't even make sense. The jokes weren't really funny. They were pretty repetitive. From previous things we had seen, I thought. And it didn't even make sense. And it was the way it was marketed was, this is the next awesome Star Wars TV show. Count Dooku and his evil minions are about to take over the galaxy. But Yoda must help save the galaxy or something like that. Anyway, it was just the way it was marketed. It would have been marketed the way the Padawan Menace and the Empire Strikes Out would have been. Like, this is a comedy show. That would have been, I guess, more okay with it. But then again, there were several characters whose voices didn't even sound like the characters they were supposed to represent. Grievous sounded like a toddler with a mechanical reverberator on, in my opinion. Anakin's voice sounded like Cole from Ninjago. Darth Sidious didn't even sound right. The only characters that sounded like they were supposed to, in my opinion, were Yoda and C-3PO, because, as we all know, no one can do C-3PO but Anthony Daniels. And, obviously, Yoda has to be done right, too, so... and R2-D2, but I'm not gonna count him in. So, yeah, so we may see a return to the Yoda Chronicles. But if we look beside him, there's another character that, has a... I guess... I don't know the name of the species, and it's terrible that I don't, but, it's like the Hammerhead character that we saw in the cantina scene from episode 4. Don't know what his name is, what the alien's name is, but apparently we'll be getting one of those too, in the same set with Jet 14, as well as the astromech droid. So he will probably either be in the Ghost or the Phantom. And either the Ghost or the Phantom will probably be from the upcoming TV show as well. Now to the Star Destroyer and Mos Eisley Cantina. The Cantina was the only set out of all of them that I was severely excited for. At long last, good gracious, it's been since 2004, 10 years actually, now that I think about it, since we actually got a Cantina, and the one we got in 2004 was only a little room. I wouldn't even call it a bar. It was just like a seat next to a wall with Han and Greedo. That wasn't really a cantina at all. So now we're finally getting a whole bigger cantina with more stalls. Believe we're also going to be getting the Bith music players, the band that plays the infamous cantina music. Of course, I don't think they will be playing that in the set, but who knows, we may get a sound brick in it. Han Solo and Greedo, of course, Luke Skywalker, and Luke's Landspeeder, which is also an interesting inclusion. It's another set being remade from 2010. But from the looks of it, it could be almost an exact version of the one we got from 2010, which would be interesting, since we haven't had anything like that since 2005. But anyway, and we're also getting a dewback. For those of you who are not so much Star Wars fans, a dewback is a lizard thing that the stormtroopers were riding on, or sand troopers were riding on Tatooine in a couple of scenes. So finally, a big lizard from Star Wars again, and an updated version that was really needing an update. And a Star Destroyer. Okay, so finally another Star Destroyer. It's been a while since the last Star Destroyer, and this is pretty awesome, I guess. Now my thing with these, that I have no idea what they're from, if they're from the films or from the TV series, is will these be like have the same style that we saw with the Clone Wars, where the characters had big eyes, and were severely cartoonized, I guess is the term I could use. Will we be seeing that in these new Star Wars sets? I have no idea. But yeah, I hope not. So that's my thoughts on the new Star Wars sets from what we've seen so far. Several pictures of the new Lego movie sets have surfaced. A couple of them have brought back memories of the older Lego sets. Especially Benny's spaceship. That reminds me so much of the ships from the 80s. I know a lot of older fans will probably be happy about that. As well as the police drop ship, I think it is. And Metalbeard's pirate ship, which looks pretty cool. Especially that the mech, Metalbeard, I guess he's a mech, is actually on top of the ship, which means it's probably going to be pretty big. But I probably won't get it anyway. Alright, so I guess that's pretty much the news. And now on to the topic, which is promoting your videos and other Lego stuff. So, since I've been in the Lego community, one thing that I've always tried to do is promote my videos. Not be ugly about it in the sense like, oh, my videos or whatever are better than yours. Just let people out there know, hey, these are my videos. If you want to, come check them out. So, actually yesterday, I was on Google Plus, and I discovered that there's these things called groups. So, and when I went to it, it pulled up a whole bunch of Lego groups, and I joined, I think, pretty much all of them I saw. But basically, on Google Plus, it decides from your previous browsing history on Google Plus, and what you've previously mentioned in your comments is what groups would interest you in order of interest. So when I went there, it pulled up groups it thought would be relevant to me. Now, depending on what you look up on your Google Plus page is what groups will come up first. But of course, you can always search for different groups. So I saw a couple of brick filming groups and just plain Lego groups. I joined them, and I put one of my videos on, I think, pretty much all of them. I also joined a Lord of the Rings and Star Wars group as well. So I put that video on the Lord of the Rings one, since it was the Hobbit. And a lot of people saw it, and a lot of people liked it, and it was awesome. So that's one way you can promote your videos, is through groups. And same thing with Flickr. On Flickr, there are these things called groups as well. And basically the easiest way to find them is to go to someone who's pretty popular on Flickr, like Find Cloner, Brickforge, Brick Queen, Brickset. Well, maybe not Brickset, but several prominent people on Flickr. Go to their pictures, and on the right side, up under the picture, there should be a list of groups that the photo appears in. And you can go to those groups, and you can ask to join in them. Some of them you can automatically join in. Others you have to click a request. So those are a way you can promote your pictures on Flickr. Another thing is, when I first started out on YouTube, was the only way I was promoting my videos was just by uploading them, which was okay. And depending on how popular the video was, is how many views I got, and if I got some more subscribers. My most popular video to date would be the Ninjago Christmas I did last Christmas, not Christmas 2012. So, for whatever reason, Ninjago was popular back then as well. But yeah, it just took off. The week I uploaded it, I think I got 1,000 views. And now I have over 150,000 views. So, it's pretty popular, I guess. It's not been too popular lately, though. I think Ninjago has been dying out. I think it will until the TV series comes back. Oh yeah, that's another news item, is Ninjago will come back to Cartoon Network on January 29th. So there you go. Anyway, so when the TV series comes back, it may get more views. But you never know. So anyway, my throat is getting dry. Anyway, so that's another way to. That was the way I started out. It was basically uploading videos. Maybe someone will watch them and like it, and possibly comment. And then a couple of months ago, I guess about 7 months ago, I discovered Bricks in Motion, which is a brick filming site that basically anyone can post their brick films on, and some people will watch it, probably. A lot of people possibly watch it. So that's another way to promote your videos, Lego videos anyway. Please note I'm specifically talking about Lego videos when I mention videos. So that's why all the sites I mention are Lego related for the most part. But yeah, and people watch it probably on Bricks in Motion. Some people will even comment on there and give their thoughts on it in the discussion forum. And then there's the Brick Filmers Guild, where you can ask to be a member, and if they approve, then you can have an account on there and put your videos up there as well. So those are 2 more ways you can promote your videos. Another way is if you know people, tell them about your channel. Hey, I do brick filming. You should go check it out at such and such. Like, go search on YouTube such and such, and watch my videos. I do that a lot. Like, I'll be with a group of friends and like, hey, I just put up this video. You should go check it out if you want to. Don't be ugly about it. Like, go watch my video or else. Be nice about it. So anyway, it's another way you can promote your videos by telling people about it. Spread the word by word of mouth. But anyway, let me think. Is there any others I'm missing? If you can get connected with bigger sites as well. I know Groove Bricks has done several brick film reviews. If you were to be featured on their site, you would probably get a whole lot of views, and that would be great promotion. So, sites that do stuff like that, they normally ask for you to send in your brick film. So that's another way to promote them, especially if they decide to review it and post it on their site. Or get mentioned on certain podcasts. But anyway, this podcast isn't too popular yet. Maybe eventually, but let me think. Yeah, and be patient. Maybe your videos don't take off all of a sudden. Like, you post something on Bricks in Motion and you only get 5 views. But another thing that I just thought of that contributes a lot is quality. Now, I do understand that some people, don't have programs that can render out in high definition, or have cameras that take photos in HD, or have 35,000 Legos. And that's cool. But put your effort into it. If you just, whatever, I'll take this minifigure, make him walk around and fall on his face. That's not going to get a lot of videos or views. But then again, I did do a random video a couple of weeks ago about Spider-Man punching a dude in the chest, and that's got almost 1,000 views. So another thing against subject matter as well. I'll get back to what I was saying in a second, but subject matter. Pick themes that you know people will watch. That's one reason why I did Ninjago Christmas, because I noticed when I would type that in that no one had really made a Christmas video for Ninjago. So I did that, and surprise, I got 150,000 views on it now. Like I said, with the SpongeBob, Spider-Man video. It was so random, but it's got almost 1,000 views now. Because it's Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's really popular. So Spider-Man videos, I can almost guarantee do really well. And I bet if I would put a lot more effort into it, it probably would be a lot more popular than it is now. And like I said, be patient. Maybe you don't start out with 1,000 subscribers, but maybe a couple of years you'll get there. Like, for example, Fancy Pants, he's got over 50,000 subscribers, but I can guarantee you he didn't get all of those overnight. Unless you're like Brotherhood Production, who vastly promotes their videos and now almost have 50,000 subscribers. I think they're like at 47,000 subscribers right now. But anyway, their videos are just so awesome. They can't help it. Even their bad videos are awesome. So, let me think. Yeah, quality. I'm getting back on that. Give it your best. All you can do. Make it the best you can make it, if that's what you really want for it. If you were to do something really random, it probably won't get too many views. But videos that you really put your hard work into, will probably do a lot better than severely random ones, because people would be like, hey, he really did it right. I'll share this on my Google page or Facebook or whatever. And that's another way to get promoted, is to share your stuff on your social media pages as well. If you're, if you've got a lot of people following you, say on Facebook, share your videos there, and someone will watch it. I can almost guarantee that. In fact, my parents put one of my videos on Facebook, and a lot of people watch that too. So even though I don't have a Facebook page, and I really don't want a Facebook page, I'm already trying to handle Tumblr and Google Plus at the same time. So I've got too many irons in the fire, I guess you could say. But yeah, I'm not getting Facebook anytime soon. But yeah, promote your videos on your Facebook pages or your social media pages. And if you've got a lot of people following you, then that's awesome. Then you can get a lot of views on those as well. That way, I keep getting off the quality thing, but yeah, give it all you've got. Make it the best video you can make it. Every video, in my opinion, for people who make videos, do get better. Some people, they make better videos faster. Some people it takes a lot longer, but people do get better. I can refer back to Fancy Pants. If you watch his first video, what was it? The Ruthless Plan. Those were, the quality wasn't too good. The lightsaber battle was really random at the end, and the story kind of suffered a little bit. If you watch his videos now, he's got some high quality stuff. And it's another thing is how what's the word? How serious are you about making good brick films? If that's something you really want to, you really want to make HD videos, then you need to invest in stuff like that. If you have a Windows, I would suggest getting, as far as a video editing program, Sony Movie Studio Platinum 12. I got it on sale for $60 on Amazon, and I would probably dare say it's still on sale. It was originally $120. But if you have a Mac, the only program I can suggest to you, because I don't know much about Macs, is Final Cut Pro or Final Cut, one of those programs. That's Final Cut. Those are like over $100, but how serious are you about making brick films? And let me see. Invest in a good camera. And buy more Legos and stuff if you want more sets and stuff. You don't necessarily have to buy sets that you like it, but if it's got pieces in there that you would like to have, then you don't even have to build the set. You can just dump out the pieces and use them in your brick film. Or you can buy multiple sets as well. Multiples of the same sets as well. That's always an option. My voice is starting to crack on me. I should probably end this up pretty soon. But yeah, those are my tips on promoting your videos. To recap, find groups on Google Plus, because you should have a Google Plus page if you have a YouTube account, because you pretty much get one of those, because Google accounts work with all Google sites. Promote it on Google groups. Promote your pictures in Flickr groups. Upload your videos to Bricks in Motion and Brick Filmers Guild. Make the highest quality videos you can make. Get lots of Legos. Buy good programs. Or invest. I'm not gonna say buy, but invest in good programs and invest in good cameras. Invest in lots of Lego. If this is a Lego podcast, so yeah, invest in Lego. Promote your videos on your social media sites, and yeah, that's it. Okay, guys, it's almost been 40 minutes. I've been talking for like 40 minutes. Goodness. Show news. I finally got the episode out on time. Actually, this may be uploaded earlier than Saturday, because I will be gone Saturday. So I'm recording this before Saturday, so if you're wondering. Or it may be out Saturday, I don't know, depending on how soon I get editing done. So yeah, like I've said before, if you have someone you would like me to interview, please send me an email at lbambricks@gmail.com. And really, for any information you want, email me at lbambricks@gmail.com. Please note that this podcast is not affiliated with the Lego group of companies in any way, shape, or form. The official Lego website can be found at lego.com. Links down below in the description. And keep building Lego, guys. Sorry my voice started to crack up. But I've been talking for 40 minutes almost now, so let me think. Is there anything else? Anything that I need to let you guys know about? I don't think there is. So until next time, guys, keep building, brick filming, and post your stuff on the interwebs. This is Canaan May signing off until next time. brick on.
I'm living in a Lego house. I'm sitting in a Lego chair. I'm watching my Lego TV in my Lego underwear. And is it ever lumpy?